Now we're at the 30th anniversary. How does it feel to be here at this time with Power Rangers?
It's like a marathon, really, Yeah. Just one step in front of the next. But no, it's been a privilege. It's absolutely blessed. It's a blessing. I appreciate it, yeah.
Now, what's it been like to be a Red Ranger? Because those are usually associated, or at least early on, associated with such a position of leadership. What was it like stepping into that role as a Red Ranger?
At first, there was a lot of pressure. I mean, just like any other leader, we're going to be taking the Tom Brady, we're going to taking us out to the field, win or lose, is going to be coming back on us. But I let that go after talking to my mentor. He said, before anybody's going to want to buy your action figure, they need to buy your energy. So go out there and have fun. That's what I did.
What was the most thing you remember doing?
The most thing? Getting in and out of that suit. It was like 3 or 4 different leotards. There was rashes everywhere. It was cracks. It was difficult. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah.
No, hey, it is a process. You've probably talked about it, but was there any kind of special memories of what kind of preparation you also do to be involved? Because it's such a physical role. Yeah. You're not just like hero pose and you're done, So what kind of preparation did you do to get into that and maintain it?
Athletics have always been a big part of my life. I believe health is wealth. So going into it, I wanted to do everything. But then I realized after you work 10 to 15 hours a day for 6 days a week, you don't want to do everything, and then you're sore. But I would say the biggest memory is I didn't know how to do the splits before the Power Rangers. And I was starting to stretch with 2 of the castmates. And I would say within 2 months, we had it down. But it was a little rushed, but I can still do them. So
I was just about to ask.
10 years later, I can still do them. So that's pretty cool.
Any other skills that you gained in that process that maybe you were kind of surprised of, like, nice party trick I can do now?
Yeah. Choreography with a helmet on is pretty difficult because you can't see that much. I mean, you really only have a aspect ratio of right here. So that was great. Not taking it so serious, like needing to get it done on the first time. Like, it's not the end of the world. Again, it's all about having fun because you can't be creative and fearful at the same time. You won't be able to really go out there and make something memorable and everlasting. And it was a 20th year anniversary. So I just kept saying, I'm going to be the first one to fall on my face. And once that happens, sky's the limit, baby.
You mentioned action figure. Did you ever rush out and buy your action figure of, like, when it first came out? Because that must be such a unique and special moment as an actor to have an action figure.
Yeah. For sure. And all my parents, my grandparents, my brother and sister, they're just like, aww. That felt really good.
Did you ever have it where you're at the toy store and there's a kid looking at it and you're like...
Yes, and if they didn't, I would just bust into the splits and be like, see?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's like voice actors when they're with a character and they're like, but that's me. But you at least visually know what you look like. And you're like, until I put the helmet on. Yeah. Is there any piece of your wardrobe accessories you would have wanted to take home with you, or did you take home with you?
I asked for a lot of things, and I understood. I would have loved to have the whole suit, the original suit, because they custom make it to your body. They retailor it, I would say, every single episode. Like, if you lose a half a pound, they need to move the whole suit around so that it just moves and flows beautifully, and they're so beautifully done. So I would like to have that suit because I'm in the exact same shape, obviously. But no, they gave me the leather jacket, the Troy jacket. That was nice. I had a couple spares, yeah.
What do you think is the staying power of Power Rangers? The fact that it is 30 years later, it's still around. There's still new seasons coming out. What do you think it is that draws people to Power Rangers?
The world needs heroes. We're now and always in a time of some kind of crises, and we need somebody who's willing to stand on a firm foundation. And we look up to that. It's either going to intimidate or inspire somebody, but most of the time it inspires people. And above all, the supporters, the fans. Without support, what do we have? Nothing. We sink very fast, and so do shows.
And anything you'd like to tell the fans?
Yeah, I got a movie coming up. It's called American Underdog. It's going to be filming in Chicago. I'm leaving in April to do that. Also, I started a company called The Superhero You, which exists to help people get off the self-esteem roller coaster so that they can discover, strengthen, and cultivate their superpowers, which is their story. Most people don't know the power of their story, nor how to tell it concisely and compelling, which is going to engage community. If we can engage a conversation, then we start asking deep-seated questions. And then we can say, me too. Oh, me too. And we realize how similar we are. I have an IG Live, a Superhero U Wednesday IG Live at 6 p.m., and we talk for about 30 minutes from people all around the world who are willing to share their story. And I'm really excited about it, so be sure to check it out.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on being part of this and like still, going strong.
Thank you. You have beautiful eyes.
You do too. It's eyes, smize.
It's an eyes off. It's an eyes off.
Thank you.
God bless.